What is up, my beautiful gemstones? It's your girl Gemma Jade, and I am here with your weekly 3-card pick a card intuitive oracle reading for the week of February 28th through March 6th, 2022. I am using a brand new deck. The box is huge, but it's called Heal Yourself Reading Cards. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle the deck, pull 3 cards, number them 1, 2, and 3. Pause the video if you need to, set your intention, pick a card that resonates most with you. I will pull the card, turn the card over, tell you what the book says, and tell you what I'm getting from Spirit. If none of the first 3 cards resonate with you, I will pull another card. For the procrastinators like me, as I always say, I'm calling on spirit guides, angels, guardians, guides, ancestors, deceased loved ones, any otherworldly attachments you may have, like extraterrestrial, earth angel, star seed, fairy, shapeshifter, even spirit animals, any beings of any higher dimensional beings of love, light, and peace that would like to come through the universe and the cosmos. So with all of that being said, and I guess it was a mouthful because I'm all stuttery, let's get started. Can I have 2 more cards, please, for the week of February 28th through March 6th, 2022. All right, card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. If you need to pause the video, like I said, just really focus, set your intention, and let's get started. If you chose card number 1, you got card number 17. It's the card of beauty. I just got these cards last night. I'm so excited to read with them. Recognize your inner and outer beauty. You are beautiful, special, unique, and attractive. When was the last time you looked in the mirror and felt good about what you see? Did you know that your features can literally change based on how you feel about yourself and your life? Your internal experiences are etched on your face and your body. People can feel your energy when you enter a room. When a person who is not thought of as being physically good looking connects to their own inner light, wisdom, and warmth, the glow that emanates from within makes them extremely appealing and attracts people and opportunities towards them. Focus on what you love about yourself and allow yourself to shine. If you are challenged by how you see yourself, this could be a perfect time for an internal and an external makeover. Look at your face in the mirror. Acknowledge what is beautiful about you. It can be physical or spiritual. Ask yourself how you nurture your internal beauty. Do you allow others to see your light, your caring side, kindness, and warmth? Ask your body what it needs to feel healthy and take care of. This could involve changing your diet, having a new exercise program, updating your wardrobe, getting a new haircut, etc. Give to yourself. So that last bit was the action for the card, and try doing that. Look at yourself in the mirror. See what you see. What do you see? Who do you see looking back at you? What are some things you'd like to change about yourself? What are some things you'd like to change that you can't help? Okay, this is more than physical beauty, though. I mean, this could be a time for a makeover, a new haircut, getting your nails done, etc. Maybe losing some weight or whatever it is that you want to do aesthetically. But mainly what this card is saying is this week, it's really a time to let your inner light, your inner beauty shine, okay? Be kind to others, go out of the way, go above and beyond, because the universe has an opportunity for you this week and this week only that you're going to be handed on a silver platter, but it's going to take extreme kindness in the face of adversity, being kind to people that normally you wouldn't want to be kind to, maybe people that have wronged you. This card is about making amends this week. It's the first week of March, and spring is coming soon. I always see March as the big sweep of the winter and spring coming in. And I told you guys a long time ago, a few months ago, that I feel that January and February, even some of December, were absolutely just horrific energetically. We're pulling out of that now. We're coming into just this beautiful, beautiful energy. I really wish all of you guys could see it the way that I do. It's just absolutely gorgeous what the universe looks like energetically this week. I can already see it. So definitely do something nice for yourself. But this card, again, wants you to go out of your way to show your inner light. Definitely stand very still in the middle of your room or wherever and start picturing yourself glowing with a bright white or brilliant yellow light, and just keep pushing it further and further and further out. Do this for 5 to 10 minutes in the morning. And when you go outside, you are going to notice a difference not only in how you feel, but in how people react to you, even in your own home. This is learning about how to use your inner beauty, letting people physically see your inner light. And what's going to be attracted to you this week is going to be blessing, opportunity, and abundance. But I am getting mainly kindness. I keep hearing kindness, kindness. So there's going to be some opportunities for you to show kindness and compassion in a situation or to a person that you normally wouldn't. And I believe that's going to be a real test for you this week. Maybe you have to be around somebody that you don't want to be around, or that has done you wrong and hurt you, where you've offered forgiveness, but you have not reconciled, nor do you want to. It's really a test of your humility and your inner beauty. And you're going to grow spiritually if you're able to do this as well. If you chose card number 2, you got card number 28, the card of love. Oh, opened right to it. I love when that happens. Let go of your limiting beliefs about love. Your heart desires more connections, love, and nourishment. You are at a point in your life where you need to learn how to truly give and receive love. Fully opening your heart will awaken your vulnerability, sensitivity, and fear, in particular your fear of rejection and intimacy with another person. However, you will also unleash your passion, inspiration, greatness, and an ability to care deeply. Start seeing how great life is and be willing to connect to others. If you have been holding on to past pain, then it is time to acknowledge, feel, and move forward. Give yourself permission to let people in. Ask for love with all your heart and soul, and it will come. Look for something beautiful in every person you encounter. Focus on feeling good whenever you see people loving each other, and know that it is coming to you in a form of love of a lifetime or an incredible friendship. Action. Focus on your heart. Take some slow, deep breaths. Imagine unlocking the door to your heart. What does your heart look like? Is it cold, frozen, and dark? Or is it full of warmth, light, and sweetness? If it is cold and gray, imagine melting the coldness with yellow light. Who do you need to communicate with so that your heart can heal? Imagine that this person is in front of you now. Say what you need to share without holding back. Now step into their shoes and answer back from the highest place within them. Give yourself permission to experience an open heart. Every time you want to close your heart, take some deep breaths and choose to keep it open, even if it hurts. Love of a lifetime or deep friendship coming in for you this week. Could be a soulmate connection. I am seeing the silver cord between two people, which is you and another. So it definitely is someone like a soulmate or a soul contract, something like that, coming in for you. It could be someone from the past that you're soul connected with that hasn't been around for a while for whatever reason. I do feel like most likely that's the case. Again, these are general, so it's not going to be the same for all of you who chose card 2. But for most of you, or at least some of you, it's going to be someone from the past that you were soul bound or connected to. And it doesn't have to be romantically. Could be familial, could be a friendship, could be really any kind of relationship. And you had a falling out with this person. This person hurt you, broke your heart, harmed you emotionally. And though you've most likely offered forgiveness, and if you haven't, that's the first thing you have to work on. But even if you've offered forgiveness, there's still a part of you that does not want to be around this person, okay? It's kind of like card number 1, where they may have to be around a person that they really don't want to. This is something that you need to do to heal. Even if it's not a person from the past, if it's just someone that's in your life right now that's causing you a lot of heartache and grief, this week is the time to tell them how you really feel from your highest place, okay? No groveling, crying, no screaming, hollering, threatening, ultimatuming, just telling them how you feel, plain and true, and accepting the response you get, even if it's no response. Going into relationships without expectation is going to be your lesson this week. I do feel like some of you, and it's only going to be a small portion of you, maybe a handful, do have a soulmate coming in this week. And I feel like you're going to know right away that you're connected with this person. But I feel like because of past hurts and hangups in relationships, you are going to be very closed off. So this person's really going to have to work to be in your life, and that's okay. The universe is not saying for you to let them in, give them a chance. No, make them work for it and make them prove themselves. They are soul connected though, soul bound, so you will feel that. I'm also getting on this card loving yourself enough to not need anybody else. Not meaning we don't, we need people in our lives. We're humans, we need interaction. We need love, but I mean romantically. Do something nice, just like with the beauty card. Pamper yourself this week. If you're already in a love relationship, whether with a soulmate or not, do something nice and sweet for them this week. Put yourself out there. Whoever you're arguing with, a family member, a friend, your boss, your neighbor, your landlord, whoever it is, this week is time to extend the olive branch to make amends, but learning how to do it with no expectations. Everything you do this week, the universe wants you to go into it with no expectations at all. And that's part of loving yourself enough to be able to accept when other people can't, won't, or don't love you. Okay, when people don't respond in love. Yes, it's going to hurt, but love yourself enough to know that you're worth more than someone who doesn't care. If you chose card number 3, it's number 25, the Alchemy card. The path you are on is about to go through a very powerful transformation. Nothing is how it seems. You have an opportunity to take a big leap in your level of consciousness. It is extremely important that you focus on letting go of any negativity and beliefs that no longer serve you. You have access to the energy of alchemy, which can transform the most challenging experiences into incredible gifts and miracles. Meditate and take action on your highest goals and dreams. They are on their way to coming true. Let go of your expectations. I just said this to card number 2. What is about to appear can surpass anything you've ever dreamed of. The most important part is that you are prepared and ready to receive. The energy around you is very potent at the moment, so make sure that you are using this time as productively as possible. Give yourself time for prayer, gratitude, and celebration. Action. Rub your hands together vigorously for 40 seconds, then place your hands a few centimeters apart. Visualize a golden ball of light. Focus your intention on what you would like to create and place this intention into the golden light. Then move your hands toward your heart. Feel your heart expand and grow full. Ask your higher self to guide you towards your deepest expansion and evolution. So taking that leap in the level of consciousness, you really do have to work this week on letting go of negativity, letting go of expectations, past hurts, hangups. It's kind of like both, the first 2 cards mix into one with an additional message, learning to love yourself, learning to have no expectations of people, but learning to have expectations of the universe, right? Knowing what you want and how to get it. And if you don't know how to get it, ask for it. This week, what the universe wants you to do is walk around to the best of your ability, acting as if you already have what you want. Okay? This is going to be different for all of you guys, but the fact of the matter is you are so incredibly powerful spiritually right now. You are so powerful spiritually. I can actually feel it right now, the power. I definitely believe that a lot of you are coming out of a really bad time in your life. I would say a dark night of the soul. I don't think you realize you're coming out of it, but you definitely are. And it's kind of like, what do you do next? Pray if you pray. Meditate if that's what you do. Get an answer from the universe, God, Jesus, whoever it is that you ask, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your deceased loved ones, your angels, whoever it is you ask or want to call upon this week, but make sure you do so that you get answers as to what your next step could be. Not so much this week, but I feel like in the next 3 weeks or so, you are going to have an offer or opportunity that comes from either a phone call, a text, or an email, phone call or email. And it's going to be the opportunity of a lifetime. You may not see it that way because you have these expectations of, in getting what you want, of how it's supposed to turn out. So you know what I mean? You're like, say that your dream is to have $1 million. but you have this plan with your job and goals that you're working on to make that $1 million manifest and be real in your bank account. But the universe is saying, no, 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 we're still here to F stuff up. It's not going to go that way. It's going to go this way. And they're offering you an opportunity in the next 3 weeks. So be very vigilant about checking emails, checking voicemails, okay? Something amazingly wonderful is coming in for you. That's going to be a giant step in the direction of everything you've ever dreamed of, or at the very least, everything you've been working for, probably and possibly for years now. You have the power to change your life. You are almost to the end of this dark night of the soul and this spiritual awakening. Will you still have problems? Yes. Will you still have disappointments and pains and fears? Yes. Just because you're going through a spiritual or coming out of a dark night of the soul from a spiritual awakening, that doesn't mean your problems are over, right? But it does mean it's not going to be so hard and so painful. And these cards are brilliant and beautiful for the first week of March. As I've been telling you guys, that once the first week of March comes, that's when, the energy is going to shift. I'm going to take the top card there because 2 cards came out. So I'm filming this on Sunday, the 27th. Tuesday, March 1st is my birthday. Yay! Gotta love Pisces season. All right, if you couldn't choose card 1, 2, or 3, I pulled a 4th card for you, and this is your card. It's number 34, the card of entrapment. Sorry if you could hear my son yelling. He's playing outside. You are letting too many things in your environment control your life. You have drawn this card because it is time for a shift in personal power. You are encouraged to take responsibility for your life and choose new ways of thinking that create change. The reality is that for you to make the changes you want, need, and desire, you need a system, daily discipline, and motivation. As long as you blame outside influences for any circumstances in your life, you are powerless. It's the government, your abusive background, the interest rates, and the bank's fault. The system that many ultra-successful people use is this. They read books every day, listen to audios, go to as many seminars as they can, practice recognizing others' achievements, and form relationships with like-minded people. Your action. Ask yourself, are the people in my life building me up and inspiring me? If not, it is time to take charge and to start making change in your environment. Your first step could be cutting out all negative media from your daily life. I do not watch the news, guys, at all. I don't listen to it either. Another important action could involve changing your diet, cutting out sugar, food with MSG and GMO, and replacing them with fresh organic vegetables. Take a moment and say the following statement to yourself or out loud. I am in control of my life. Nothing can affect me unless I choose to let it. My thoughts create my reality. Keep repeating this statement until you feel stronger. Eventually, you will believe it. It will help you make new choices. Remember, your words and self-talk are very powerful in altering your physiology. I feel like some of you are definitely in abusive relationships, and that does not necessarily mean you're being beat, even though, unfortunately, I know for some of you that is the case. Jealousy, very controlling romantic relationships that a lot of you are in. And I feel like I've been telling most of you for a while now that obviously it's time to take steps towards getting out of that. Because I know you don't just pick up and leave something like that. There's a lot of the trauma bond that's involved. Believe me, I've been there multiple times. But it's time to start cutting these cords. Because at the end of the day, the fact of the matter is, if you haven't done anything to better your situation is not going to get better. You're living with all of these controlling people in this controlled environment that you're absolutely miserable in and feel trapped in, right? So what are you constantly thinking about? How trapped you are, how crappy your life is, how so-and-so is a piece of garbage for the way that they treat you. And you're putting all of this negativity, even with your thought patterns and your thought processes, your thoughts in general, out there into the universe. And guess what it's bringing back? Negativity. Start thinking positively. Start thinking in the I am. I am so grateful that I finally am out of that relationship. Even though you're not, start writing it down. Manifestation writing, manifestation thought, and manifestation speaking. Stop the negative self-talk, okay? Know that you are better than how you're being treated. Okay, you've had a rough go of it. All of us have, but it's time to get out of that now, to get out of the shadows, step into the light, and start really living again. And the other card that popped out was the card of healing. So it's interesting that these two cards are so very opposite, okay? It could have been one or the other for you, but the universe chose entrapment. I feel too, for those of you who ended up with card number 4, with the card of entrapment, that you have to let go of trying to control every little aspect of your life, because you're not leaving anything to the universe. Excuse me, you're not leaving anything to fate or to chance. You're simply trying to control every little detail, probably because you feel so controlled that you're controlling every little thing that you possibly can. What the universe wants you to do this week, again, if you haven't started taking the necessary steps to get these controlling people away from you and their controlling ass energy out of your face and out of your life, it's time to start doing that. Also, stop trying to control everything. Let the flow of life happen. Let life flow. Okay, good opportunities, new people are going to come in for you. I specifically get, either now or within the next 3 weeks, someone is going to come into your life that is going to offer you an opportunity or a way out, an opportunity to be able to get out of the situation that you're in, the main one that you're dealing with. Once you get rid of this, either for some of you, it's going to be another person that's controlling you. And for some of you, it's going to be you being a control freak and trying to micromanage every little thing. For those of you that are being controlled, or that feel as though you're being controlled by other people or another person, an opportunity is going to come in for you to step out of this much more quickly than if you were doing it by yourself. The point is, though, you don't ask the people or the person you feel is controlling you for permission. You do you. And I know for a lot of us that are in those situations and relationships, it's very hard to even imagine the concept of making a choice on our own. But trust me, you're a grown adult. You are able, you are more than capable to think and choose for yourself. For those of you who are micromanaging, relinquish control just for this week. Look up, put your hands up and say, I leave it up to you, universe, or I leave it up to you, God, or Jesus, or whoever it is that you talk to. I leave it up to you, guides, and give the universe or whoever control. And I guarantee you, every decision that's made for you will be the right one. Something that I got with all 4 of these cards, okay, and I'm not really surprised because springtime is coming, which leads into summer, and also because of the massive energy shift from horrible, the end of December, January, and February, to March, April, May, which is going to be amazeballs. Changing of the diet, okay? Trust me, when I read organic, I rolled my eyes. You guys didn't see it because organic stuff is very expensive, but regular fruits and vegetables will help. If you don't have dietary issues, obviously I'm not telling you to eat something you're allergic to or something that upsets your stomach, but if you're able to, maybe join a gym, start an exercise routine, even if it's just 15 minutes of yoga a day. I've been really cheating with my yoga. I haven't done it in a while. Try to do that, okay? Really try to change your body from the inside out, okay? Really try to, yeah, I mean, that's the only way I can say it. I was trying to think of a different way to say that, but start the change from the inside and work its way out, okay? Do the meditation exercise I've taught so many of you, where you stand, as I told, I believe it was the person of beauty or love, I'm not sure, where you stand perfectly still, you ground your feet, you picture roots coming out of your feet and going all the way down through your ceiling, through your walls, through your floors, into the earth below your house, if you're inside your house or wherever you are. And then put your arms to your sides and imagine yourself as a bright white crystal, okay, or encased in a bright white crystal, and then push brilliant yellow light slowly, slowly, slowly out of that crystal till you see it about 10 feet away from you. Lift your hands, breathe in the white or gold light, breathe out the black smoke, getting rid of the negativity. I try to do that every single morning. I actually was just reminded that I forgot to do that, so I'm going to do it after this video. So that's all I have for you today, guys. I really hope this helps. I really hope that this resonates, and welcome to March, welcome to spring, welcome to the energetic shift that I've so desperately been waiting for. If you want to check out the description box, you will find ways to support the channel: PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and Amazon wishlist gift link. Also, if you would like a personal intuitive oracle reading working with me, please email me at MoonBearOracle, all one word, at gmail.com. So MoonBearOracle@gmail.com, MoonBearOracle, all one word. I don't know how to put things on the screen yet, but I am working on learning how to actually use the editor that I have. If you're not subscribed to MoonBearOracle, please go on over there and subscribe. There's so much I have coming up for that channel. I can't even continue to repeat it. I'm trying not to be so repetitive at the end of my videos. So check out the description box for some other links of what I'm doing for the rest of the week, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.